Children, I'm continuing here with part 2 of the video. Earlier, I explained you in part 1, that is when I have got unlike fractions, what I'm supposed to do. I showed you the graphic view of that. Now, every time you are not going to have a, graphically do the addition or subtraction of the unlike fractions, right? Or whether multiplication or division. You should know how we are going to actually implement that, or how we are going to do the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of the unlike fractions algebraically, right? So just knowing, अभी जो मैंने आपको ग्राफिकली दिखाया वो दिखाया कि आपके पास जैसे दो स्ट्रिप्स हैं, दो पिज्जा हैं, जो भी है उनका नंबर ऑफ पीसेस अगर हम सेम कर दें तो हम उनका एडिशन कर सकते हैं, उनका सब्ट्रैक्शन कर सकते हैं. बट द क्वेश्चन इज हम उनके नंबर ऑफ पीसेस सेम करेंगे कैसे. अभी like in the earlier example there was one strip where the equal number of pieces were 12, not 12, right? It was 4. And in another one the equal number of pieces were 6. And then through graphics I showed you कि हमने दोनों के equal pieces कर दिए 12, right? पर वो actually करना कैसे है? आप क्या हर बार strip of paper लेके बैठोगे? No. We should know how we are supposed to do that. And here is the method to add unlike fractions. Okay. The method to add unlike fractions is, if I want to add 1 by 3 and 1 by 2, you have to take the least common multiple of 3 and 2. यहाँ पर हमारे पास दो डिनोमिनेटर्स हैं, that is 3 and 2. Now children, just ये जो term है least common multiple, in the coming up chapter you are going to learn. I introduce this term so that when we go to the next chapter आपको इतना ज़्यादा confusion नहीं होगा. Least common multiple का मतलब क्या होता है कि जब 1 by 3 and 1 by 2 is there, I have to bring those denominator at such a place, उनको किसी एक नंबर के साथ में मल्टीप्लाई करके ऐसी जगह कॉमन नंबर पर लेकर आना है. मतलब 3 if multiplied by 2 will become 6, and if 2 multiplied by 3 will become 6. Okay, just keep your eye on the denominator. Forget about the numerator right now. Just keep your eye on the denominator. इनको equalize करना है. अब equalize करना इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप उसको 5 बोल दोगे, चलो इसको 12 कर देते हैं, चलो इसको 18 कर देते हैं. No, not like that. Not like that. Okay, you have to bring it to such a point that they should, मतलब एक ऐसा नंबर लेना है आपको. देखो न्यूमरेटर, सॉरी, एक जो फ्रैक्शन होता है इट्स अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर. आपको न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करना है, जहां पर आपका पूरा कॉन्सेंट्रेशन इज विद द डिनोमिनेटर. Like when I multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, I get 6 in the denominator and of course numerator में 2. And take the second fraction. If I multiplied it by 3, so what happens? I get it. Three by न्यूमरेटर में क्या आया that doesn't matter. But and जब यहाँ पर मैं इनको 2 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर रही हूँ तो I will get in the denominator 6. This is how is equalizing the denominator. Randomly pick करके आप कोई भी नंबर से इक्वलाइज नहीं कर सकते. Children, because you have to understand it should be feasible. It should be feasible in a way कि अगर एक स्ट्रिप के सिर्फ 2 पीसेस किए हुए हैं और दूसरे पीसेस के 3 स्ट्रिप किए हुए हैं, 3 पीसेस किए हुए हैं, उनका जो फोल्डिंग आप ऐसे रैंडमली बोल के कि मैं इनकी 15 कर देते हैं, नहीं होगा ना। इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन भी तो बनना चाहिए. You don't have to change the value of the fraction. You have to bring it to an equivalent fraction. Please understand. Let's look ahead in the video here. What exactly we are doing? Okay, we are multiplying the first fraction 1 by 3 by 2. मतलब न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करना है, and I get 2 by 6. Children, see here, 2 by C is an equivalent of 2 ones are 2, 2 multiplied by 3 gives me 3. They both are equivalent. That means that 2 by 6 is an equivalent of 1 by 3. Dear children, I am not changing the value of the fraction. वो 2 by 6 बनने के बाद भी वो 1 by 3 ही है. We are not changing the value. We are just getting its equivalent so that it can be compatible for addition. Okay, so that it can be compatible for addition. Same thing gets applied to the next one, that is 1 by 2 will be multiplied by 3. So I get 3 by 2. Now if you look at 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 2 is 6. Again, this is an equivalent of 1 by. Please understand that, children. Please understand it. We are getting an equivalence for compatibility of addition. For addition. So I retain the equal denominator and I retain the denominator and I do the addition. So I get it as 5 by 6. Okay, 2 plus 3 is 5 and the denominator is 6. Let's look at one more example. So here are the steps to add the unlike fraction. The first one is to convert the unlike fraction into like fractions. Add the like fractions, reduce the fraction in its simplest form. Please pause your video here and write down steps to add unlike fractions. Convert the unlike fractions into like fractions. Add the like fractions. Reduce the fraction into its simplest form. And let's look ahead with more example. Adding 5 by 12 and 7 by 15. Adding 5 by 12 and 7 by 15. ऐसा कौन सा नंबर है जिसको हम 12 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे एंड 15, डोंट लुक एट द न्यूमरेटर, एंड 15 के साथ में मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो एक कॉमन मल्टीपल मिलेगा. Children, what is the meaning of common multiple? 6 into 2 is equals to 12. 3 into 4 is equals to 12. 12 into 1 is equals to 12. Okay, so if I have 6 and if I multiply that by 2, I get 12. If I have 4, I multiply it by 3, so I get 12. Okay, so we have to look if 12 and 15 should be multiplied by what number to get a common multiple. Let's keep thinking till then. Keep thinking till then. Okay, we can see here what should be done. You can speculate, speculate, speculate. 12 and 15. 5 by 12 is equals to, yes, 5 into 5 is, sorry, 12 into 5 gives me 60. Of course, the numerator will also be multiplied, so that will give you 25. 7 upon 15 should be multiplied by 4. So I get 7 into 4 is 28 and 15 into 4 is equals to 60. So again, children, please understand, I'm not changing the value of the fraction. I am only bringing it to equivalent fraction. 28 divided by 4 gives me 7. 60 divided by 4 gives me 15. 25 divided by 5 gives me 5. And 60 divided by 12 gives me, sorry, by 5 gives me 12. So I just got equivalent fractions and then I should add them to get the sum. So 60 should be retained. 60 has to be retained as an equal denominator, and 25 plus 28 gives me 53. So my actual answer is 53 upon 60. Children, this is the example I have shared with you, but there's a lot of things we have to do with this. Reducing it to the simplest form and all those things we have to learn. Of course, you know the concept. Since fourth standard, what is the simplest form? What is the lowest form? You know, all these terms you know, and how to do it, that also you know it. But yes, we will recapitulate it and learn to answer in the simplest form. But for now, I'm stopping my video here. And I will see you all tomorrow in the live sessions with whatever doubts you have, or we will move ahead with more questions on addition of unlike fractions and then go ahead with the subtraction. So children, have a good day. Please go through the video again. Be prepared with your doubts. Most welcome, children, and we will again revise this concept while doing the subtraction, and the things will be clearer to you. Thank you, children. Have a good day.